안녕하세요, 엄군입니다. 이번에는 더쇼 19 선발투수로 LA 입단하기 8번째 시간 가져보도록 하겠습니다. 지난 시간에 이 시즌으로 해가지고 계속 중간 개투로 하고 있었는데 이어서 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 요새 컨텐츠를 조금 여러 개 하다 보니까 진행할 게 좀 많아가지고 이게 좀 업데이트가 좀 늦어졌습니다. 양해 좀 부탁드리고요. 바로 플레이 하도록 하겠습니다. 선발 데뷔해야 되는데 계속 지금 트리플 A에서 중간 개투로 하고 있죠. 롱 릴리프 정도. 보통 5회에서 6회쯤 투입돼가지고 9회까지 계속 던지는 걸로.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They
갑자기 또
didn't miss by a whole lot, so
시작부터 제구가
it's not like he's all over the place.
Chad Cloutier is on deck. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Is swung on
나이스
and missed. He
서클
got him
체인지.
on strikes.
타이밍 완전 뺏겼네요.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your
일단
skills and getting someone to
삼진
notice
찍고
you. Well,
시작은
I've been
괜찮은데
noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a
낮게
long
찍고
ways towards getting him some good recognition.
Chad Cloutier is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
한볼도
Strike two
스타일.
as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Sort of surprising to see a five-hole hitter take two in a row for strikes to start the bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
원하는
To his
위치는
left,
잘 들어갔는데
Hoffman in time to first, and there are two away. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's a strike
실수였는데
right down the heart of the
다행히
plate.
하나
0-1.
보고 가네요 타자가.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Two out, nobody on. Two and two.
Hey, got two here.
A little toward the hole. Off balance
Nice.
throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
뭐야? 핀치
At
힌터로
the
바로
plate, Tony Kemp, a
교체당했어?
hit in two tries so far. First pitch of the at bat on its
네,
way.
그냥 홀드라도 쌓아가는 나쁘지 않으니까. 설마니 다음 시즌에는 선발로 시작하지 않을까
4-2,
싶은데
the final score tonight. The Express jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
맞자. 아이템 찰만한 게 뭐 있었나? 오, 글러브. 오, 포스 마스크. 일단 지금 능력치가 초반이라 안 좋으니까 웬만한 건 다 있어. 뭐야? 말루?
Dom answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in, Michael Tejada.
원아웃.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
나이스. 병살?
Ground over to first.
와, 저거 안타대.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third
어,
as they
제구 잘
extend their
들어갔는데.
lead.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, one down now, one down.
On the ground,
아,
to
이건
second
무조건
base. This
병살.
could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first
한
in
점차로
time, and
막았으니
just
뭐
like that.
잘했죠. 그래도
White will
5대1.
bat next. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Here we go now, let's go.
That's in there,
Nice.
and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, nobody out now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This
오.
is hit high in the air
어,
out toward
다행이다.
left center. Calling for it.
나이스
Freeze.
플라이구나. 아, 판볼이
I got it.
Looks it into
스트라이크
his
라인에서
glove, and there's one
볼
gone.
바깥으로 뚝 떨어져야 되는데 안 떨어지면 저렇게 진짜 큰 장타 맞거든요.
Digging in the switch
양날의
hitter,
검이에요, 진짜.
Derek Gorman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch
나이스.
fastball in there for a called strike. One and
아,
one.
아깝다.
You
좋았는데.
know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 and 1.
One down.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens
일단
things
투
at 2 and
스트라이크까지
2.
잡았고.
The 2-2 is a
나이스
cold third
삼진.
strike down in the zone.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
1-0 the count. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. To 1-2 now. Heading out
어?
towards shallow
어,
right,
우익수
waiting out at his
뜬거구나.
toes, and the inning is over.
야, 또 점수 못 냈어.
Stepping up now, Derek Fisher. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
오랜만에
First offering on its way.
미션 그냥 제일 높은 걸로. 오!
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as
아,
the
저건
first pitch
스트라이크
misses to the
줘야지.
number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Tough pitch to lay off,
Uh-huh.
but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. From the belt, the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short.
오, 두개
And it's
맞는데?
thrown for
이러면
a
안
hit.
되는데?
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice sing.
Now batter.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike
그쪽
one.
바깥쪽은 또
Last
되게
time
잘
up, he was hit
잡아주네
by a pitch.
심판이.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball,
오,
those are the ones
다행이다.
you really want to punish.
힘에서
Couldn't
이겼네.
get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Taylor will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Now batter.
And that misses ball
Number
one.
26.
Looked like he tried to
Nice.
pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
오,
Looking to
번치기를
drop
했어.
one down, but he can't make contact.
we got one out
1-2. And the
나이스,
fastball
삼진.
swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So digging in now, Michael Tejada. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. In there, and it's even at 1. And he fouls this one off.
Here we go, guys.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard,
야, 커트
but
잘하네.
foul. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Nice.
Scooped up. Throw to first in the dirt, and now
아.
everybody's going to be saved.
송구가 안 좋냐. 이런 방어율 되게
Bases full now following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Chad Cloutier. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Now a
저건
fastball
스트라이크
that's
좋아하지.
taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Fisher at third, Valentine. On second, Tejada at first, 2 out in the inning. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of
Nice.
pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
오,
And the throw to
무실점으로
first
막았네요.
is there. The inning is over. So the error winds up not costing him.
Hey, nobody out
Now in
now.
the box, Derek Gorman. He
Now
got
batting.
called out on
후회밖에
strikes
못
his last
던지네.
time through.
그래도
Yeah,
말로
Manny,
1점으로
hopefully he got it out of
막아내고
his system, especially now. He's
무실점으로
got to bear
호투했으면
down. He gets to 2 strikes in this.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Express jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
아, 또 지구인 데서 나가네. 패전조도 아니고. 방어율 1위.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dom is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now batting, Donnie Pierce. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Here we go, fellas.
I
Let's
know
go.
you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes.
야, 설마 중전 안타? 아,
Misses by that much. It's
요거를 안타
One
만들었네.
run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2
완전
RBI base hit.
볼을
I don't
낮게
care,
던졌던
Dan.
것
Lawn
같은데
dart,
저거를
off the end of the bat, jam
안타를
sandwich,
만들어냈네.
doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Behind 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right.
야.
And that's in there. Base hit.
타격 잘하네.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hard
Nice.
liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Nino Manuel.
근데
Even though they're up by
앞에
a boatload
투수
early on in this
승계주자니까
one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing
방어에는
can strike and
영향 안
score a lot of
미쳤으면
runs too.
Digging in, Danny
The right
Turner.
fielder,
He singled
number
his
6.
last time up.
Danny.
Fastball
Turner.
just misses. That's ball 1. Popped up. Hinkle will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter,
The
Mikey
left
Mata.
fielder,
He
number
flew
8.
out in his last at-bat.
Mikey.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Backhanded.
오,
Balanced
나이스.
throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
핀치 히터
Ready once
그렇게 안
again,
됐네.
Adolis Garcia. Over 2 of the runs scored so far.
The center fielder. Number
Now a
31.
good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So striding forward now,
맞았으면
Alvin
아웃했어요.
Rowland.
Number
First
10.
pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now the
나이스,
fastball
삼진.
is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Roderick Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
오,
Strike
슈트.
1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
저걸 버티네.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a
Oh.
row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in
Oh.
AAA.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. A runner on first with 2 away.
야, 그래 직구 94마일까지 나오네 이제.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Brad Neff will grab a bat and lead things.
강속구 투수인데 올려주질 않네.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Memphis jumped out to an early
제구가
lead.
좋게끔 능력치를 할 걸 그랬나? 아씨 파이어볼러로 해가지고 선발 투수하려고 했는데 자꾸 볼펜에만 있으니까. 커쇼 류현진 잘하고 있고 뷰러랑 얘랑 마에다 어디 비집고 들어갈 틈이 없네. 아 이렇게 잘하고 있는데 얘보다 내가 훨씬 난데. 내영 지구행 상에서 1, 2루. 올해 요번 시즌도 또 저기 뭐야 볼펜만 있다가 끝낼래나?
Dom takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Matuk to bat next. No balls and 1
오
strike.
투수 마음에 들었나 보네.
0-1, here's the pitch. A
오,
swinging
다행이다.
strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out
나이스,
in front on that
삼진.
off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mikey Matuk becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Dom has pitched just under 60 innings, and during that time he was sub. Well, the first
나이스.
baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the
무실점으로 잘
side.
막았네요.
And the next
와,
stop will be
진짜
Alex Verdugo.
저
He'll start things out in the
하나 하기
6th.
위해서
A lineup that really
나온 거야?
hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls
괜찮아
either.
이겨라. 오? 야 승리 투수 되나? 야 대박 승리 투수.
Common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
이번에 또 7대4 앞서고 있는 상황에서 그래도 3승 볼펜만 던지는데도
Dom enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 61. Dom.
So striding in, Adolis Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Leading up for the Redbirds, the center fielder, number 31.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings
Nice.
through it for strike number 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2 is swung
나이스
on and missed. He
삼진.
got him.
깔끔했죠.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Liner towards second.
야,
And that
잘
falls in
들어가는데
for a solid
저거를
base hit, his second of the
안타를
night.
만드네.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying
자세
to it
무너지면서
and
깎아쳐서라도
through it,
안타
not
만드네.
coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Alvin Roland standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the
오,
right field
다행이다.
corner.
끝났네.
And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, give yourself right here.
Not a
아,
bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Count even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now
Here
batting,
comes the first
catcher,
pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Sosa over at second. Roland is over at first with 1 away. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's 1-2.
Come on, now get some 2 ball right here.
Swing and a miss
나이스.
on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Ladies and
Jerome
gentlemen,
Dahl
your
will start to
attention,
loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 28, Jerome Dahl.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Into the
야,
corner and
저거
slicing foul. 2 down, runners at first and second.
아,
Back up the
가운데.
middle and in for a base
실패.
hit. Sosa isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game. Hoping to limit the
Now
damage.
batting,
Here's the
third
pitch,
baseman,
and he turns on one,
Andrew.
sending it high and deep to right, and that is off the wall in right field. And the
결정구로
runner scores
아까
from
체인지업
second
말고
as they
그냥
cut
직구로
away into
승부했었어야
that
되는데.
deficit here. That makes it 7-6 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball well outside.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to
잡아라.
getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's
야,
starting to feel
저걸
for it.
놓쳐?
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Next will be the
동점
cleanup hitter,
만들었어.
Justin
아.
Williams. He'll lead it off as we start the home
The left
6th.
fielder, number 67.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more
Hey, we got no
disciplined here.
outs.
It's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been
Hey, let's
able
go
to
right here.
execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And he couldn't get him to chase
정말 안
the 0-2
나오네.
fastball. It's 1-2. And a changeup
나이스.
swung
잘
on and
들어갔다.
missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Adolis Garcia.
batting,
He'll look to bounce
number
back
31.
after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this
나이스.
pitcher tries to
오,
rush a
하나
heater
홈런?
right here.
On the move is Taylor.
다행이다.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
이번엔 승리 투수 되면 좋겠다.
Settling in now, Edmundo Sosa. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a strike called at the knees, nothing in 1.
What's that one here?
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
핀치히터.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miguel Mendoza. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Play ball.
결국 졌어. 완전 개인전.
On the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and
3실점. 어휴.
Dom takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 61. Dom.
Into the box, Bobby
now?
McClendon, and their runners at the corners now.
저 스트라이크 줘도 되는 거 아닌가?
McClendon.
Ground ball to
나이스,
second. This could be
경살.
2. He's got it. There's 1. On to first, and talk about doing the
무실점.
job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over.
와, 역전했어.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge
승리
Bonifacio.
투수할
He
기회다.
comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Swing and a miss
나이스.
on the fastball, and it's 1 and 2. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left.
오,
But he just missed his extra bases. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Tried burying one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3 and 2.
You can certainly tell
아,
at bats
서클
like
체인지업
this one
잘못 떨어지면 큰일
frustrate
났네.
the heck out of a pitcher.
오,
You
다행이다.
gotta find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jorge Bonifacio goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now, Brett Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brett Phillips.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
오,
A little
나이스.
jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the
자,
plate. Here we go again.
나이스.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
야,
Standing
4대 2야?
in, Cam Gallagher, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only
4승
down by a
가나요?
couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast.
오,
They could certainly use that
저건
right
스트라이크
now.
줘야지.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
타자 표정이 완전 무슨 뭐 넘어간 거 마냥 있어가지고 깜짝 놀랐네.
Now at the plate, Juan Manuel. He flew out in his last at bat.
Manuel.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance
Nice.
for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
스트라이크 라인에서 떨어지는 판볼.
And a
그렇지.
swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bartolo Chavis. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
좋았다.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely
오,
for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
We got two down.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, 2
그래,
strikes.
몸쪽으로. 저거 쳐내.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now.
나이스 삼진.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the Sun.
교체됐어?
And that'll bring up Jorge
야, 점수
Bonifacio.
먹지 마라.
Struck out
네, 승리
swinging
투수해야
in his
되는데.
last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find...
오, 이겼어.
Expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game
야,
is
승리 투수.
definitely the way you want to start it out.
선발 투수일 때보다 승수 더 많이 쌌네. 4승 찍었네, 4승 찍었어. 이번엔 5대0으로 지고 있는 상황이네.
Dom gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 61.
Striding in, Thomas Medeiros, runner in scoring position with Sugan. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Tread lightly in this
차분하게.
situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine
Nice.
coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. And
야,
that'll get down out there. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
몸쪽을 던진 게 아니었어.
So stepping in, Juan Lozano trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
저건
3-0
스트라이크
now.
맞아야지.
Dom, originally from South Korea, is currently second in the league among relievers in all-star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Hey, you got it. Get us out of this. Let's go.
And
Nice.
strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Alan Knotts.
Leading off for Omaha, the second baseman.
And he gets ahead
Alan
0-1.
Knotts.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, no outs here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
아,
And he'll come
너무
back with 1 in the
길었다.
dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line to the right side.
나이스.
But an
저거 안타 되는 줄
attaboy right to
알았는데
him for the first
한참
out.
볼이었는데.
Stepping into the box, Miguel
애들이
Carrillo.
스윙 타이밍을 잘
With a run
맞추네.
scoring
빠른
thus far.
던지인데도.
Carrillo.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off,
The center
Ronald
fielder, number
Spoon.
6.
He drove in 2 with a
Ronald
double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
나이스.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way
저거
down like
완전
that, it's
모르겠지.
much easier to lay off.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Next will be the designated hitter, Bartolo
nobody out here.
Chavis. He flew out in his
The
last
designated
at-bat.
hitter, Bartolo.
There's a good
Chavis.
fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Below the
나이스.
zone, a swing and a miss. Can't get him to
저거
chase. It's
스트라이크
1-2.
줘야지.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And
나이스,
a half
나이스,
swing
나이스.
that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Richard
The batter,
Brasky. He singled his
shortstop.
last time up.
Richard.
Grounded to the right. On to first, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. 1
Now
for
batting,
2 on his
right
line so
fielder,
far in the game.
Jorge.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch
아이고.
taken several inches below the
그렇지.
zone, in
못
fact.
맞췄다.
Swung
나이스.
on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Coming to the plate now, Samuel Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard down the
오,
right field
파울.
line,
아니다.
but foul.
더 바깥쪽으로 빼야 되는구나.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the
아,
defensive side.
저거를
In
쳐내네.
multiple ways you can go fastball up, you can go
스트라이크까지 다
breaking ball
잡아놓고.
down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now at the plate, Thomas
The first
Medeiros.
baseman,
He
number
came
10.
through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Medeiros.
0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
저건
There's
잡았어야
a line
되는데.
drive base hit to left field.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
In now, Juan Lozano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this
나이스.
point.
스트라이크까지
Hey,
참
back to
좋은데.
back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right.
어?
Ouch, that one hit him.
너무
Stepping
몸쪽으로
into the
지나가다가.
box, Alan Knotts.
The
Off
second
the
baseman.
plate and low here, ball 1.
No outs now.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down.
야,
The
그
pitchers will
슬라이딩
And they'll
잡았어야
extend their
했는데.
lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
이거 큰일
He
났네.
had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from
저것도
third.
스트라이크
Yeah,
안
Dan, you
줘.
could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home.
야,
And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
차라리 강판 시켜라.
Your
Jamie
attention,
Schultz
please.
comes on to
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 50.
12-1 at the end of this one. Omaha jumped out to an early lead in the first.
5실점이야? 와, 이제 또 안내 보내네.
A player receives input from a coach.
완전 패전조가 된 것 같은데?
Your attention,
Dom
please.
answers the call from the
Now
pen here in the
pitching for
fourth as they
Oklahoma City,
didn't get the outing they were
number
hoping
64.
for from their starter.
Dom.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike at the
6기로
knees.
키우라는 걸 수도 있으니까
Jose.
일단
Swing and a miss, and he's
3년까지는
in trouble now, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here?
야,
Expect this
그게
guy to
안타야?
try and drive the baseball right here.
And
똥까지
this will
들어오겠네.
find the wall deep in the corner. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's an 8-2 game.
투수들까지 다 잡았는데.
Digging in now, number 25. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0. Here's a bang, and oh man,
홈런이야?
way out of here.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long
The batter,
home run or
number
giving
10.
up a bomb at
Shortstop.
any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup
완전
and
제구
get
망했네.
back on that horse.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. De Jesus waits on it, and that's the third out. So it's 4 runs on 4 bases. Digging
야,
in,
10대 8까지 따라갔어.
a hit in 2 at-bats for him
내가
at this
주정 안
point in the
줬으면
ballgame.
동점이었는데.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. De Jesus is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Now
Jose
batting,
Osuna.
left
No
fielder.
hits to this point.
Jose.
And a fastball's in there for
Osuna.
strike one. One out, nobody on. To the
오.
left side, but it's well
자꾸 실투가
fouled.
나오네.
And a
나이스.
fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. To the plate now is the designated hitter,
Now
Raul
batting.
Fernandez.
The
Third
designated
trip to
hitter.
the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Fernandez.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Taylor at the track.
와,
But he
장난
won't
아니야,
get there
타임.
as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but
The right
you
fielder,
never know by
number
that
3.
swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Swung on, but it's
한
pulled foul
번도
wide of third.
계속 가운데로 가고
The
있어.
1-1 is in
오,
there for the
다행이다.
second
스트라이크.
strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Liner towards second.
야, 또
That's
안타야.
in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Ready for another chance? Xavier
The batter,
Butts,
number
and
6.
their runners at the corners
Second
now.
baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And here's a fastball called for strike
위기다,
one.
위기.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
오,
Count is 1-2 now. He
오,
struck him
다행이다.
out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Frank Cabral.
Leading off.
He singled his last
Aviators.
time up.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Cabral.
In there, no balls and a strike.
All right, come on now.
Soft liner to the left side.
Yeah.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. First pitch coming. Here
Now
it
batting.
is.
Catcher.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Salcedo.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about
Nice
a swinging
contact.
bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game,
Number
that's
25.
awesome.
Number 25 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 2-0 now. Down the third baseline.
아우.
But this will get foul. 2-1. And
Nice.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now, JT Riddle. It was a
Leading off.
flyout for him in his last
Aviators.
trip.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Riddle.
And he'll
Oh.
power in a fastball that time at
좋았다.
94 for strike one. There's
나이스.
the fastball that
갑자기
gets the
제가 또
lower
왜
part
이래?
of the zone, called for a strike.
몸쪽으로?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
더 빠졌어야 되는데. 그치.
The next 0-2
한 번 한번 던져줄 때다.
is looked at for ball 1.
응?
Nobody here, nobody.
And it's an
Ah.
even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
3볼.
Plays at first here.
Hold hard, but it's fouled down
Ah,
the first
cool.
base side.
이게
The 2-2 one
투스트라이크까지
more time.
잡아놓고가 어렵네.
He pulls this one into right, but he
오,
will come on
다행이다.
strong
오,
out
잘
there in
잡았어.
right and pull this one down for the first out.
야, 저거를
Ready with
안타를
the first
만들어내.
pitch. Here it
The
comes.
center fielder.
아니 컨택을 잘해가지고
Watches a fastball
안타 되는
right
줄
there
알았어.
for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Weak roll side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Yimi Garcia takes over pitching duty.
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 63.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Las Vegas Aviators led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
Here now.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
어? 아, 뭐야? 난 또 위로 올라간다는 건 줄 알았네. 트레이닝 하는 거였구나. 아, 스카우팅 본다는 건가 보네? 어우, 잘 던져야 되는데. 아, 또 조준이 잘 안 되네. 나이스. 몸으로 막았다. 어? 아, 저거 잡았어야지. 나이스. 삼진으로 돌려세운 게 점수 제일 많이 받는구나. 응? 플라이볼. 오, 나이스. 나이스. 3루수 잡아서 1루로. 아, 여기서 좋은 점수 받아야 스카우트 되는데. 나이스 뜬공. 어? 뭐? 헤어야? 아, 오, 저걸 또 저렇게 쳐주시면 감사할 뿐이죠. 야, 좋은 점수 봤어야 되는데. 오 대 3.
Your attention,
Dom
please.
trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2
Number
away.
61. Dom.
So coming to the plate, Blake Romero. He got called out on strikes his last
Now
time
batting.
through. Strike
Number
1 to
28.
start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the
Nice
pressure
hit.
is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ball even at 2-2.
Hey, 2 away. 2 away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy
아깝다.
willing
한
to
볼 잘
give in,
들어갔네.
and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Now a ball
야,
lined to the
저거를
left
차네.
side, but foul. And he
나이스,
strikes him out
삼진.
here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 6 hits.
야, 바로 교체야?
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base
아,
hit
예,
into the outfield.
쿠니류님, 예, 생방입니다.
Strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shot.
아, 그러니까 쿠니류님 아까 낮에 댓글 달아주신 분 아닌가요? 생방 많이 했으면 좋겠다고 말씀하셨고, 최대한 많이 할 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다. 쿠니류님. 아, 예, 감사합니다. 예. 아마 슬리핑 독슨가 거기에 댓글 달아주신 거 봤던 것 같아요, 제가. 예. 오! 와, 선발하네요. 선발로 출장하네. 아, 목소리가 좀 작게 나나요? 게임 소리는, 예, 경기장 들어가서만 좀 날 거예요. 아나운서 소리랑 막 이런 거.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. Dom will be
와,
on the
계속
bump for
볼펜에만
game 2 of the
있다가
series. Dan
갑자기
Plesac,
선발로
what do you got?
올라갔네.
Hey, we're looking at a
어우,
guy that knows how to pitch.
잘
Last year,
던져야지.
his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
A ball and a strike.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
아, 용과 같이 보셨나요? 아, 감사합니다. 용과 같이는 예전에 제가 유튜브에 올렸던 거여가지고 네이버 TV 시작할 때는 라이브 조건이 안 됐어가지고 녹방 그냥 유튜브 무음으로 해서 올려놨던 거 올려놓은 겁니다. 아무튼 뭐 재밌게 봐주셨다니까 감사합니다.
This lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Drives it out to deep right center field.
아, 한 방
And that's
맞았다.
into the gap and should be
삼루타인가?
extra bases. Around second, he's
와,
on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer
아,
half. They don't
스토리형
try to do
게임
too much with it.
좋아하셔서
Just
그
square it up the best you can
용과 같이도
and drive
보셨나
it to the
보군요.
opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Arturo Trevino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number
아, 이
2.
실점하면 안 되는데.
One away.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position
아,
to
이
do some
시점이네.
damage in this first inning.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
차라리 포볼 주고
Now to the plate, Evan
경사를
Longoria,
노릴
as he'll
거라고요?
get his first opportunity in this one. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Sit down.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside
나이스
the zone.
플라이아웃.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
I got it.
Batista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Mac Williamson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, Mac.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nobody out now.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with
몸쪽
the
너무
fastball.
붙였고.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a
Nice
changeup
handle.
swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
아,
He
잘
doubled
들어간
up
것
on that one,
같은데.
Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good. He's not afraid to throw it
바깥쪽으로만 좀
back-to-back
몰아가야
pitches.
되는데.
Richie Walker is at the plate here as he quickly finds
Nice
himself
out.
down a strike.
그렇지.
It's 0-1. In time as he just gets the tag down. Two
아,
out, nobody
다행이다.
on. Liner towards second.
야,
And then
저거를
finds some outfield grass. It's
또
a
안타를
base hit.
만들었네. 저 바깥쪽으로 해서 꽉 차게 들어갔는데.
Set to get his evening at the plate started.
오리언
Reem
야.
Hardwick, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball one to start the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Walker, the runner at first with two gone.
나이스.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count
이제.
at 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now the payoff pitch home.
나이스. 엉덩이 빠지는 스타일 됐고.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here now is
다음번에
the
나한테도
pitcher, Sean Blank. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
96 마일.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls,
나이스.
and changeups. But to chase a fastball that
어,
far
1대1로
outside the zone
동점
tells me
만들었네.
this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Sean Blank becomes the first out of the inning.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is
나이스
swung
삼진.
on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and
아,
that's
이제
out
좀
number 2.
안정화됐나?
Into the box now, Breivik Valera. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, let's go right here, huh?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
아, 너무
Trying to
빨랐다.
change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
2 outs here, 2
I
outs
love
here.
a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that
아이고.
situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
어?
Full count
나온 거
now,
아니야?
3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now
And we'll
나이스
have to leave it
직선타.
there as the play is made here to
3회
end the inning.
투구수 41개면 뭐 나쁘지 않죠?
Next to
아,
hit will be the pitcher.
얼마 만에 타석에서
As we
보는
move
건지.
on to the bottom of inning number 3 from the stretch. Oh, just a
서클
miserable
체인지였어.
effort there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that
Pizza
changeup
Dragon, kid, here
again.
you go.
Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A shot to
아,
second
직선타.
base and handled for the first out.
잘 맞췄는데 나는.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Arturo Trevino. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he popped him up. Blanco calls for it, and that's
나이스.
the first
공
out
두
of the
개로
inning.
끝냈고.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
We've got one out here.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
바깥쪽.
Ready with another 0-2. And
나이스
that is
삼진.
swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside with the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, no
조절이 좀
strikes.
아쉽네요.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch there.
Nice.
Had him a little out in front. A ball
나이스.
and 2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever.
나이스
Threw
삼진.
it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
아, 또
Now
점수
at
못
the plate,
내셨네.
Will
김혜성.
Gonzalez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
아, 예, 쿠니루님 오늘 일단
Let's see if he
저기
continues to
뭐
climb
내일
that ladder.
류현진
Or does he
경기
try
있는
and get
거
efficient
더쇼로
on something
플레이했고,
bouncing in
예,
the dirt?
오늘은 일단
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he
이렇게만
set down for
플레이할
the
것
first
같아요.
out.
뭐 따로 어떤 거 보고 싶으신
Riding
게임이
in once
있으신가요,
again,
쿠니루님?
Richie Walker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to
Oh,
get it over
timing.
to first.
아슬아슬하네.
Nicely done there as they record the second out. Striding into the box, Kareem Hardwick.
Hardwick.
And he starts the number 8 hitter.
혹시
with a strike
어저께
number one.
플레이했던
He's close to
그
having
슬리핑
another
독스
quick inning right
원하시는
there with
건가요?
2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, now we got 2.
High
나이스
pop
뜬공.
up. Hinkle is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
일단
So they're held
5회까지는
in check here
했고,
this half.
아, 여기서 이제 점수를 내야 되는데 그래야
Standing in, Dom
승리
hit
투수
it hard
갖추는데.
but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty.
아,
Just
쿠니르님
unlucky with the placement.
레드데드 리뎀션은 예, 이미 제가 그 엔딩까지 다 해가지고 예, 저기 뭐 재생 목록에 보시면 올려져 있습니다. 예. 그거 레드데드 리뎀션은 다 깼어요 제가.
Hustling
예.
for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and
오,
drive it
이루타
down the
쳤네요.
opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by
여기서
much, but he did.
안타
And that's a
쳐주면
nice
홈까지
two-out.
들어올 텐데.
24.
Now back to the top.
아,
of the lineup,
블러드본
stepping in,
재밌죠.
Brady
예.
Hoffman. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
제가
At
블러드본이랑
the plate, Rafael Bautista.
The right fielder.
그런 소울류 계열에 좀 약해가지고 발컨이어가지고
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. A spin and a throw. One there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending.
아, 라이브 방송으로 녹방겸이요? 아, 예, 예. 제가 한번 그 말씀해 주신 거 참고해서 예, 해보도록 하겠습니다. 트위치 같은 경우에는 업로드 시켜놓으면 그거를 라이브 방송으로 녹방겸 틀 수가 있는데 네이버는 다 이렇게 해도 되는지 제가 좀 확인해보고 예, 낮에 같은 시간대에 틀어놓으면 괜찮으니까 말씀해 주신 점 참고하도록 하겠습니다. 아, 여기서 팀이 점수 냈었어야 되는데 못 냈네요. 투수가 2루타까지 치고 나갔는데
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-2.
삼진
Now a swing.
오, 설마 저거 안타?
Line drive
오,
over to
다행이다.
first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Todd Pride.
Todd Pride.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
나이스
Now
뜬공.
that's popped up.
Plenty of room, plenty of room.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in, Breivik Valera.
Now
Hit the
back.
ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Valera.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
아, 너무
Not close with the off-speed
Timing
pitch
못
taken
잡았네.
for a ball. And this is hit hard to the
야,
right
저거를
side.
코트에 내네.
Foul. And
오,
he struck him out. His
실수했는데
eighth
그래도
punch out of the
삼진을
ball game,
끊었네.
and that one ends the inning. So nothing happening this time. So digging
아,
in now.
다음에
Arturo
핀치히터로
Trevino. And guys,
교체되겠는데?
seventh inning already,
그 전에
and I'm not
점수 좀
complaining,
내주지.
but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. 2-2.
Hey, nobody out now, nobody out.
한 볼.
Full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make
나이스.
it with that on his
오.
next pitch.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts
어,
for him in
왜
the
바꿔?
game. Now the skipper's on
아,
his way
잘
out.
던지고 있었는데. 아, 어차피 졌구나.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Sacramento
그래도
came through late, taking the lead in the
계속
eighth,
볼펜에만
securing the
있다가
victory.
선발로 오랜만에 복귀해가지고 괜찮았던 것 같아. 1실점만 하고 7회까지 퀄리티 스타트해. 이번 시즌에 메이저리그 콜업 됐으면 좋겠는데. 설마 다시 볼펜으로 내려가는 거 아니었겠지?
A
경기 내용
manager
좋았는데.
checks in with his ball club.
어우, 나이스. 선발 계속 유지하네요. 오히려 볼펜에서 뛴 해가 4승 1패로 더 좋네. 막상 2019년에 트리플에 올라오자마자 선발할 때는 3승에서 전혀 승수를 못 쐈는데.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we at the plate, Ronald Spoon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Storm Chasers, the center fielder.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Come on, guys.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Good
Nice.
change up in the dirt. Strike three. And the throw is there to record the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Chavis is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed
야,
to his
저거
advantage in
쳐냈어?
multiple
아,
ways
다행히
on the
잘
field.
써.
Yeah, and it works
정면이구나.
for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up.
Nice.
He may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is outside for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him
나이스
swinging,
삼진.
and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight.
이제 약간 제구가 좀 빗나가도 워낙
And that'll
구속이
bring up
빨라져가지고
Jorge Bonifacio.
96마일
And 8
찌니까
at-bats in the series. He's collected 3 hits.
The right
Low for
fielder,
ball 1.
Jorge Bonifacio.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-2.
나간 거 아니야?
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one
어쨌든
wasn't even
삼진 잡았나
close.
실투였어.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be
아깝다.
reacting. And you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
First shot for him here with a runner at
오,
first
저거
now and
스트라이크
1
잡았어?
away. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, here we go.
Line to the right
아,
side. And that's into the outfield
더
for a
바깥으로
1-out
뺐어야
base
되는데.
hit. The throw to third.
야, 송구 왜 저러냐.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
아, 실점하면 안
Standing
되는데.
in now with runners in scoring position, Miguel Carrillo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent
Nice.
job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. A
나이스.
swing and a
오,
miss.
삼진.
He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now in the box, Paul Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit in the air to left
오,
field.
다행이다.
Hernandez
나이스 정면.
moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error.
이렇게
Now
팀
batting,
점수를 못
Juan
내냐.
Manuel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman,
Right there for strike 1.
Manuel.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Here we go.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. is a wave
나이스.
and a miss. He
예.
struck him out. Digging in, Ronald Spoon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm
Oh,
action
뭐.
on that pitch.
아,
Look for
중요한
him to
스트라이크.
try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
So striding forward now, Bartolo Chavis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Two away, two away.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right
더
here.
낮게.
You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 home
너무
hitter
낮았구나.
lead that next inning off.
Plays it one here.
Count now a ball and a strike. Right side. Blanco.
나이스
in the
이루수
hole.
좋았다.
Beautiful diving stop. It's there. He got him.
솔로 홈런 하나 나왔네.
Striding forward now is the DH, Samuel Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this one-run hit down
나이스
the line at
이루수
first.
땅볼.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Bonifacio, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a
Nice.
fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. So striding in, Thomas Medeiros. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit
아,
in
이번엔
your entire
무조건
career. But pressure's
승리
off
올려야
now.
되는데.
Maybe he gets hot.
1-1.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. High in the air into
Nice,
shallow
good
left
ball.
center. Hernandez moves over, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
한 점 더 냈어.
Stepping up to the plate, Alan Knotts. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. In there, a base hit.
뒷맞이
So
않잖아.
that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Knotts on at first, nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a
나이스.
fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Paul Green. He flew out in his last at-bat. Circle change, too low, ball 1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for
공살?
1. On to
그렇지.
first as they get the double play to get him out. Into the box, Juan Manuel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle
어,
innings. They're down
6회까지
by a
51개면
couple of runs,
9회까지
and this would be the right place
가능하겠는데
in the
이렇게
right
있으면.
time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. High in the air and drifting
나이스.
out to shallow center.
유격수
Number
잘했다.
66 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Digging in once again, Ronald Spoon. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's
아깝다.
high in the zone.
1-1 to count. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Lifted in the
나이스
air to
플라이.
shallow center
오
field.
애매하다 위치가.
Onto the grass.
나이스 이루수.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Bartolo.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And
아,
he won't
너무
offer
셌죠?
it that. Too high. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication.
나이스.
Looking at a
오
fastball
저거
to
잡아줬어.
end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
오 2루타. 오 한 점 더 냈어. 아, 이건 무조건 오늘 승리 가야 된다.
He got on top of one and was a
우승
ground
가자.
out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
오 저거 잡아줘.
Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even
Here we go.
count.
Right now, fellas.
The 1-2.
나이스.
But for a called strike 3.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
One out, nobody
Yeah,
on.
right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 home. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, one away, one away.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And
아
a fastball.
안 나오네.
Tough take
정말
there,
따라서.
but it's even back at 2-2. Hard on the
나이스.
ground towards short.
야
Eats him
유격수.
up a bit.
아 뭐하니.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in to try it again, Thomas Medeiros.
Number 10.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Bonifacio stands at first with one out.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective
Oh.
up here in AAA.
야
And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He
이거
just has to figure out how to
집중하면 안
get out of
되는데.
this mess. First and third, you know he's going to do
나이스.
everything he can
일단
on the
투
mound
스트라이크가
to
항상
roll up a
좋은데.
double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking
나이스.
for a mistake
오.
up in the zone
그래.
that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alan Knotts becomes the second out at the bottom of the seventh.
Rio.
나왔다 나왔어.
And a
안
check
돌았어?
swing. Did he go
돌았는데.
around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-1. Is
나이스.
swung on and
투
missed for
스트라이크까지
strike
잡았고.
number 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch
오.
for both sides.
그렇지.
Now a
오
swing and a ball popped in the
올리고
air
한 줄
back
알았네.
behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base.
9회까지
Leading
다
off the
던지게
inning,
하나 본데.
ball Green as they'll look to
이제
get something
피곤하다고
going
이제
here
뜨는
and
거
even this
보니까
game up.
Baseman.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I know it goes without saying, but
9회는
the best
마무리 올릴
pitch in
것 같기도
baseball is
하고
getting ahead with the
3점
first
차니까.
pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he
나이스
struck him
삼진.
out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
야, 삼진 11개.
Ready now, Juan Manuel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line to the right side.
나이스.
Verdugo
그렇지
is
정면.
there, 2 down. Ready
9회까지
once
던지게
again,
해줄래나?
Ronald Spoon. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
어우, 가운데
Again, he sends
실수했다.
it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
아우,
And a
너무 높았다.
wasted pitch there, 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this
하나.
continues.
야, 설마 이거? 아,
And that is in there for a
이거를
2-out
안타를
base
만들었네.
knock.
여기서 바꿀래나?
Now at the plate,
안
Bartolo
바꾸는구나.
Chavis. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had
아,
no
저건
answer
스트라이크 좋아하지.
for their opponent on the mound so far.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Spoon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Takes this the other way to right.
야.
And that's in there, base hit.
아, 이 투아웃까지 잘
And that
잡아놓고.
runner will go no further than second as there
교체
are
가나?
2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective.
어, 그래.
54. Tony. Stendrani.
오. 승리 투수 됐다.
I
야.
love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs
모두의
weren't so
축하를
common
받으며
and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
승리 투수.
And tonight's ends
아,
is a
드디어
3-0 showdown
시즌당
win.
최고
The Oklahoma
승수
City
찍었네.
Dodgers took the lead in the
바리님까지 그래도 무실점 호투. 에이스로 이제 떠오르나? 유현진, 거쇼 이렇게 있고, 트리플 A 로테이션에서 선두. 잠깐만, 몇 선발이지 내가? 피칭 로테이션. 아, 5선발이구나 아직. 약하긴 약하네요. 네. 자, 더쇼 19 선발투수 키우기 8번째 편. 오늘은 여기까지 방송하도록 하겠습니다.